They'll start on the ground with Pierce.
And he'll muscle his way up to the 40.
Coming out on top. So if they can find a way to win here in Indianapolis, they would take the season series 2-0. 2nd and 5. Midfield and down to the 47.
They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run. And let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down. Otherwise, it's going to be a long afternoon.
Stroud.
Man open. That's complete to Dalton Schultz. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. Just shy of the 20. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
I'll give them credit for a good read right there because they read the man coverage on the right side and sent the tight end a few steps down the field and then angled him to the left on a crossing route. And he was able to get enough separation on this play to turn it into a nice gain.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
2nd down and 6 now. Pierce takes it straight ahead.
Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13.
Back-to-back 4-yard runs. Now look, if they just do that all the way downfield, ball ends up in the end zone, but that's a little difficult to do.
I think now 3rd and 2, that defense ready to stiffen up and stop that run.
Pierce will try to pick it up.
And he's in. Touchdown, Houston.
Dameon Pierce with his 14th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Texans will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Well, first quarter, maybe too early to talk about statement drives, Charles, but that sure seemed like a statement drive right there.
Well, if we're going to talk about statement drives, I think what they're saying is we're going to establish the run. They gave it to him early and often on this drive, and he wound up taking it into the end zone.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Nyheim Hines now out of his end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Here we go. Angel. Right.
A carry by Taylor to start the drive.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
You look at the defense for these Texans.
They've been pretty much a mess against the pass, number 31 in the league.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
Now this throw caught left side. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Good yardage after the catch as that play good for 30 and a first.
From the gun, it's Taylor. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 45-yard line.
10 more there and another first down.
Here's Fields. This will be taken in by Michael Pittman.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. A good pickup there at 22.
There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Up the middle, here's Taylor.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Texans' 15-yard line.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields.
Right side complete. That's Woods. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it's 3rd and 4 now.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play?
Hey, Ken.
Fields.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu.
And the Texans are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. Across midfield inside the 45. Yeah, so they get that one, Charles, on the right tackle.
Yeah, oftentimes in that spot, you're trying to work against a defender, trying to set the edge in the running game, and you're trying to drive around and get your body twisted so that he can't get there. Sometimes your hands get too involved.
Pierce now up the middle. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 51 yards rushing for him in this one as he starts to draw nearer to a 1,500-yard campaign.
Well, they're making a real first-quarter statement with a run game, no doubt.
For those who remember old-school football, running it, establishing things, seeing backs find holes, get through them, they've got to like what they're seeing from this unit so far. Right now, they've decided to, as you've said, establish the run game, and they've been successful doing it.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
I can assure you, setting up a screen is much more difficult than it appears. It requires excellent timing from everyone on the offense, and the defense's #1 goal is to throw that timing off.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
Whether that's a little grabbing, a little hand fighting, by any means necessary on 3rd down, he's able to get the job done in the secondary and swat that one away.
And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Indianapolis with the homestanding Colts in possession as they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. In a close game like this, Charles, those interceptions like they had on the last drive could be costly, but here they've got another opportunity to seize control of this game.
And they better take advantage of it because otherwise, if they end up losing by 1 score, they'll relive this over and over and over until they have another opportunity to wipe it away.
Here's Fields. That's going to be taken in by Downs.
And they work this well upfield across the 45.
That one good for 26 and a 1st down.
Hey, Ken.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Running straight ahead, Taylor. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
They go to the ground again with Taylor. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage.
Now a 3rd and 6. From the gun, here's Fields. And this will be swung out wide for Taylor.
And he's going to come up a few yards short.
Brought down at the 45.
It'll go as a gain of 4.
And that's going to bring up a 4th down. On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away.
And this will be down just inside the 30-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
And Pierce gets it in. 3rd and 8. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. On 4th down, here's Presley Harvin on to punt. A 46-yard punt, 4-yard return. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like, because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge, because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Second down, another run with Taylor. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And they will finally get him to the ground at the Texans' 35-yard line. 59 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
How about our reigning AFC player of the week, hot-footing it into the secondary on that run?
Yeah, nice long run. That's what got him the award a week ago. Maybe he's tried for 2 in a row here this week. 1st and 10, Taylor now. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor, his 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Colts are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Well, what a first half he's had running the football. Another terrific run there, and this one finds the end zone.
Well, we know he's a guy who's capable of coming up with big plays in the running game, and his offensive line knows it as well. That keeps them motivated, looking for those extra blocks to give him room to run downfield.
So I'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3 and out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Second and 6, just inside the 30. Stroud off the play. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And that was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And
he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Julian Blackmon. They're trying to resurrect his confidence. Last week was a disaster. 5 interceptions in that loss, and another pick there.
I've played with a quarterback like this before, and he had a tough game, and the head coach said, "I'll take him, I'll fix him." The very next game, he started out the exact same way. And the head coach turned to the offense coordinator and said, "He's yours from now on." Someone has to take responsibility and work with it and try and get him settled.
A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
Hey, going out. We're going out right here.
On the draw is Taylor.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
First down now, but that clock rolling.
They'll run here with Taylor.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Jonathan Taylor with touchdown number 15 on the year and 2nd of the game. And the Colts will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. So his strong first half continues as he finds the end zone here for the 2nd time.
And definitely good blocking at the point of attack. And you just have to love watching the way he can create space down near the goal line. And he's able to take it into the end zone.
Elliott good on the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room.
And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime.
Here we go.
This 2nd and 4.
A pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Well, somebody thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
Here's Stroud. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Come on, come on. Hey.
Stroud looking to throw. He'll get this into the hands of Nico Collins.
The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime.
McPherson's kick is good.
And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
And with only 9 seconds remaining, and not much time, we'll see how they play this.
That is caught. Michael Pittman with it. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call.
Here we go.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Now we've got whistles and a flag. Looked like one of the Colts linemen might have jumped.
Here we go, son. West right, Zin. Hey, Ken. Angel. Tonight.
A final shot before the break. Fields. He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman.
And his throw is incomplete.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL. It's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaughan. Second half ready to get underway. The Colts with a lead, and they will receive the football. Out of the end zone, here comes Hines. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. But Charles, for them, pretty good first half on the ground. They had some success running the ball in quarters 1 and 2, and they've got the lead. Now a chance to expand upon that lead here with their first drive in the third quarter.
Yeah, believe it or not, you and I have noticed that this great game of football has shifted towards pass first, run second. So for me, it's really nice to see some of these teams keeping the ground game as a big component of their offense, and it's working pretty well for them now. And let's face it, they can continue to do damage with it. And in addition, it sets up the pass game really well for them, too.
A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2.
Angel. That's right. No lies. Go.
Now it's Fields. That is caught, and he works through. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. First time they've looked his way in this game. He comes through, picking up the first. They give to Taylor out of the gun. And he goes across midfield and down into Houston territory. 116 yards rushing for him so far in this one as he nears 1,400 for the year.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
11. Tonight.
Off play action. Fields rolling, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
And they will advance this across midfield, but still well shy of a first as he's tackled at the 47. The Colts send out their punter as he'll kick it away for the second time. And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for this second half.
Stroud. To Pierce, they set up the screen. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. Give him 5 on the screen play, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
Caught that one from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give them 25 yards.
They brought in a heavy set on 3rd down, and that usually means running play. But we have seen them throw out of that formation. And sure enough, they snuck the tight end out on that one. Wound up hitting him for a first down.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. Another carry for Pierce.
And he's going to get this pretty close to a first down at the Colts 38.
I really like the vision he displayed on that play because he saw there wasn't a lane to completely break off a huge gain. So he found where there was the most space and got what he could.
Taken down at the 36. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
Someone's been having a good game so far. And you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards.
Meanwhile, Stroud's throw complete into the hands of Schultz here.
And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first.
I love the drive they're working on here because they know they can take the lead with a touchdown. And so far on this drive, so good. They moved the ball down the field with very little resistance defensively. But they better be prepared for some adjustments to come their way now.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. One quarter remains here in Week 16. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. It's Texans football, but they trail here as we get started in the 4th quarter.
Here's 2nd and 10. A give left side for Pierce. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
They're 2 for 2 on 3rd down conversions on this drive. This one tough. They need 9 yards on 3rd down.
Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked up by Rock Ya-Sin. And the Colts are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
Another important 4th quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage.
And quickly they get to the line.
Here's Fields now on 2nd down.
To the right side, complete to Taylor. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. The Colts on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. Now we've got whistles and a flag. Looked like one of the Colts linemen might have jumped.
Here we go.
So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now, 3rd and long.
Now Fields. That is incomplete.
Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Fielded at the 33. A 48-yard punt, 7 on the return. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10.
On the ground, it's Pierce to begin the drive. 84 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? 2nd and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost felt like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy 1st down conversion.
Stroud sets up the play action. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
Well, touch and time here critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
Stroud on third down now. And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. Picked off by Julian Blackmon. And the Colts are going to take over at their own 41.
Good starting field position for the Colts as they have it 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. That's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44.
First down yardage on the first play of the drive, give him 14.
Again, it's Taylor.
Flashed the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Texans' 37-yard line.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
From the 50, here's Fields. Oh, and that is incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Throwing now is Stroud.
Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. The sound reverberating here in the Dome. This is 3rd down. They'll get this complete to Collins.
Get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. He's been quiet all afternoon. He may have just come up with a play of the day right there, though.
Obviously, it's not the volume in which you get done. It's the quality, and that was a quality catch right there.
Stroud.
On the move to his left.
That's complete to Pierce.
And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40.
Okay, there's 3 timeouts left, right?
Think you got to use one here, don't you?
No doubt about it. I'd use one right here.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Handoff left side, Pierce.
And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
I know they got a little yardage there, but I'm not sure their investment is right. They're still running the football, and I'm not sure there's enough time to continue to do that.
Now Stroud. That's caught by Gabriel Davis.
Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Stroud to throw it. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. picked up by Julian Blackmon. And the Colts have just about sewn up this football game.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And still two.
Coach's headset. Oftentimes they have a guy upstairs who monitors this at the end of the game. A little clock management 101.
So it's the big left tackle who gets tagged with a hold.
And sometimes you're actually executing the block well, and he starts to slip off of you, and instinctively you reach out and grab him. And when it's done like that, it's often seen by the official and called.
Here we go.
Well, this is one of those games where if you win it, it feels extra special. But to lose a close one like this, Charles, remember where they didn't score any points in the second half, that has to sting a bit more.
Absolutely, and I really think that they're going to spend so much time pouring over this game film, trying to figure out where their calls went wrong, how they didn't execute on certain plays. They were so close. Yeah, this one's going to linger for a little while as they try and diagnose this loss.
So for the Colts, the win moves them to 8-7 now on the year. And they'll get another home date next week as the 49ers will come to town. Meanwhile, for the Texans, they're guaranteed now a sub-500 season as they fall to 6-9. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.